Be sure to go to flipsidegaming.com and use promo code 6 for 10% off on orders over $10. Do the same with the Grizzly Gentleman, 10% off at checkout on your fantastic beard products. Or you could shop via the TCG Player affiliate link in the description down below to help support the show. And last but of course not least, you can go to Grey Viking Games with the affiliate link below to pillage some sweet arena codes. What is up, Planeswalkers? Theric6 back with more Magic the Gathering Arena, and today is Wednesday, which means it's Bolas Day. Now, you might notice that this is a very strange-looking Bolas deck. For what it's worth, I do apologize to the person who sent me this, the base of this deck. I've forgotten who you were, because I usually put it in the name. Anyway, so, typically with control decks, I do prefer to wait a bit longer to see kind of what the meta shapes up as, so I can have a better idea of the cards I need in the main deck as well as the sideboard. We saw yesterday I did an Azorius control deck. We technically played that in best of 3. I probably should have just played it in best of 1, to be honest. Although then we would run into issues of just playing against a lot of the Tybalt nonsense combo decks. And the deck wasn't super prepared for that. So there's a little bit of contradiction in what I'm saying, but essentially, like, I kind of already knew the bulk of that main deck, because that one was more around a specific mechanic and theme, and Bolas I try to have, like, be just generally a good control deck that runs Nicol Bolas. So I decided between a few different types of Bolas decks I could be running. For Troll Bolas, I figured I just played this. People probably don't want to see some more Foretell. Snow Bolas, which I want to work on a little bit more, and then Bolas Meme. And then after a while, I will have, of course, a normal Nicol Bolas deck. So the point of this deck essentially is to be mostly a black-red deck. Technically speaking, we can cast our blue spells, but whatever. But the main combo essentially is yeeting some of this, our creatures or planeswalkers into our graveyard, and then getting it back with Blood on the Snow, also blowing up all of the creatures along the way. Hopefully, we will see. We will be able to do that. Let's see how much Tybalt we go against, shall we? Now, we do have a full 4 Thoughtseize. It's possible that I should be running the 4 Thoughtseize plus 2 Duress, just because of how prevalent the nonsense is Lust. Ugin doesn't feel like a Lust to me. So here, this is a hilariously, like, not bad, if we're going to try and cast Bolas. Otherwise, it's pretty bad. Got them all, get it? We can keep this, though. And we probably just get rid of Nikki B. Play this on turn 1. See what our opponent's doing. Actual Ugin sleeps. Don't know how I whistled there. Then we do this and we hold up Frostbite. Next turn, we hold up this and this. They're on white-black, it seems. Ah, white-black Lifegain. And eat you alive. And I will pass. This one, I don't like this one as much as the other one, as much as Thrill, because 1, this is sorcery speed, and 2, you have to discard 2 cards. So, just in general, not a big fan. We are going to go ahead and Bonecrusher Giant this, because Frostbite can deal 3 damage. Darn. And I was going to say, potentially, I could use the situation differently. Now, the question is, do I want to... Because I like the single Narfi here, because this is just something that I can also discard and just buy back. The question, though, is, do I want to get rid of this Blood on the Snow? I think the answer is yes. So it's a pretty easy get rid of this, and I will get rid of that as well. We do have a total of 4 in the deck. Okay, so this is really nice. I can Valki here. Just do 4. It costs 7 mana to do. I think I'm fine just... Do I want a Valki? Valki, next turn I can Frostbite and hold up bringing Narfi back. Yeah, I'll Valki, see what my opponent has going for him. Interesting stuff. Second player chooses a non-legendary creature in the graveyard. Okay, so she wouldn't work very well. Attack, return target, creature card with converting else 3 less from the grave to the battlefield. Also, not really a thing. So, I guess I just want to take away the Disciple. because they can cast it. I mean, they can just kill my my dude with dire tactics, but whatevs. This can deal 3 damage. I unfortunately can't kill either of these. It's very possible we just see a dire tactics. Sure. And he dies. That's fine. Another beacon. So yeah, here I think we just kill this. Or click on gain 1 life. There's potential I could just do it at instant speed. Yeah, I can do things at instant speed. Darn, they got a card. This is just, I mean, they're both just on attack, so. Now, notably, I can cast Nicol Bolas here. Did not get a Nicol Bolas here. Okay, so I'm going to attack. To play the Interplanar Beacon. Don't you dare. Auto Tapper likes to mess with you. So yeah, I'm going to play Bonecrusher Giant here. This way, if my opponent use the Demon's Disciple, I sack the Narfi. Then if they attack and get back the Demon's Disciple, I can just bring back the Narfi. And I'll be able to actually block the Bishop. If they just kill the Narfi, they exiled it, and they still have enough mana, that's bad for me. So now we could really use a good old-fashioned blood in the snow. Blood on the snow. I got rid of it, and I regret everything. No regrets, more like all regrets. I mean, it's fine. Die. And then cast it. Doesn't actually matter this time, but habits. Fortunately, they can attack and bring back the Demon's Disciple. I lose my Bonecrusher Giant. The reason I still cast it, that's interesting. I guess they just bring back the Demon's Disciple. Oh yeah, the reason I still cast it is just so they wouldn't be able to get a Tabrax or something. Bolas is fine. Thoughtseize is pretty terrible. Right. I guess I shouldn't have done that. No, I should have just given them the cleric. I should have just given them my chaos, dude. Why didn't I give them my case? So, even if we board wipe, unfortunately, we still die here because of aura. And we didn't get the board wipe. Unfortunate. I guess with so much draw, we could probably do to get rid of one of our lands. And we'd probably cut one of the beacons. Yeah, I think that's correct to do. So we're gonna cut down one of the beacons here. And we're gonna add in, honestly, I feel like I add an additional Narfi. Yeah, Narfi's great. I don't care what anyone says, Narfi's great. Now, I think I might want to get rid of one of these. It's relatively hard to cast. We still have the same, like, amount of this, but I think I'm gonna add another thrill. It's the thrill of one more, the last one to fall. Won't have to sacrifice their will. Louise. Hello, Louise. This hand is fine. Do this. We hold up Frostbite. Next turn, we throw the possibility of instant speed. Do we still throw the possibility of instant speed? Probably kill it. Oh no. Okay, we're doing this because I worry that my opponent is playing combo deck. Although, based on the fact they didn't. Nope. Okay. Everything's fine. Oh, they're playing Gobbos. Oh, I like that they're drawing a land there. I can do a Thoughtseize. Or should I just do a Heartless Act? So I could just do a Heartless Act. Then I wouldn't be able to thrill. So I think I'd rather Thoughtseize. But they have two, like, really bad threats for me. Krenko. Krenko has to attack. Roxas. Krenko. So if I thrill away... I can thrill away the Thoughtseize. Yeah, shut up. And then I could just Heartless Act the Krenko next turn. Sure. I'll get rid of the card that can just win out of nowhere. I played a land this turn, right? I went first, yeah. So here I assume they just play a Krenko. Yup. That is fine with me. Get rid of this. Yikes. Still kinda yikes. Going to drop this and this. And I'm gonna kill this now. Notably, they... What? Oh, I have full information on them. Well, I don't now, but how did I? So here I can just Bolas, and even if Bolas dies, as long as I draw a land, I get to Blood in the Snow, and Bolas again.
The immortal Nicol
There we go.
Bolas
So even if they do end up killing Bolas, which they easily can, they just attack 3 at him and Castle Embereth. Okay, they attack all at him and Castle
you have
Embereth.
no weakness I cannot exploit.
Okay.
My revenge will be
Oh, wait, there's another Blood in the Snow. Cool. This way, if they have some, like, BS, hasty things. How does this work? I know top card of each player's library. I know top card. Somebody has a bad food. You can emblem with me. Darn. Did not work how I thought it that I thought it would. Return a creature or planeswalker card. Okay. Oh, dude, that's fine. I don't care for that at all. Alright, he doesn't die anyway. It's a Goblin Matron. I assume Muxus? Oh, look, it's a Muxus. Wow. I mean, I guess I just pass the turn. Try not to die. And then blow the world up. Yeah, I mean, that seems fine to me. Yep. So, yeah, I just need to not die. Oh, wow. That sucks for my opponent. Damn, get actually Shrek'd. That's unfortunate. Am I still gonna, like, board wipe if this is the case? Yeah, maybe not. I didn't mean to do that, dude. Passive blocks. I might not. If I just draw removal, then I don't have to care about this. I didn't draw removal. I will just go ahead and do it since I have a backup. Note to self. Does not work with Valki.
I forgot once again.
I'm gonna keep this in my hand to throw away with Thrill. Because they elected that card.
My schemes are never
So I got rid of 1 Muxus, 2 Muxus, Chain Roller, Owl.
Wield but a drop of power.
And a Fanatical. Olaf goes to 3, that's fine.
You amuse me.
Kind of like a Thoughtseize. Let's draw a card. I can cast this Nikki B.
My intellect is
These
without
were
limit.
I could just Blood in the Snow here. Or I think I'm going to Thrill. Well, I think I'm going to Thrill away this Thoughtseize. Okay, cool. I should be able to play this. I can't. I can't play this and Frostbite. I could just Frostbite this. Yeah, I can just Frostbite this at instant speed. The reason you wait until instant speed, yeah, is because if they played a Muxus and they got either 1 haste giver or 2 haste givers with one of them being a lord, then I can kill the lord because it'd be a little bit more important. Opponent can cast End Breath here, put Bolas down to 2. That's totally fine with me.
Let
this Nikki
your
be...
weak minds crumble.
I guess we first Cathartic. Also should have tapped that, but I'm dumb. Okay, cool. Never punished. Once again, should have tapped slightly differently, but should be fine. Next turn I can flip Nikki B. It's a War Chief. Oh no! Got there. Oh look! I can do this instead. Just plus here. Opponent's gonna lose another mountain. Do this. Just gonna tap like this because it doesn't matter.
Beg. It won't help, but it amuses me.
Brag. It won't help. Cool. And yeah, this is how we do it. This is how we do it. Oh no, a ringleader. Whatever shall I do? It's like, okay. First of all, oh right, I forgot I do this. You can play cards exiled with Tibble Cosmic Imposter. Okay, so I can't. If I +2 with Bolas, I wouldn't be able to do that. So we're just gonna draw. I'm fairly sure that's how that interaction works. Got there. I haven't lost 4 times. What? I don't recall practicing with this deck. Did I play it on stream? I don't remember playing it on stream. I'm very confused. God. This is me right now. Ooh, I like this hand a lot. Yeah, this is a hard keep, especially since we're going first. Let's see. Do I want to... I think what I'm going to do is start with the Thoughtseize. Okay. So we're going to hit up... I think we're going to just deal with the Pride Mate here. Pride Mate's the most annoying. Them just generally gaining life should be fine, especially since we're going to Bonecrusher Giant something next turn. So I think we do that. Then we Snow-Covered Mountain. We kill this if they play it. Yeah, but we Snow-Covered Mountain here. We pass, we kill something. So I assume they're going to play this, and probably this. Play another Soul Warden. Okay. If they don't play this, like, I don't need to kill either of these. Yeah, like, they're going to gain a little bit more life, that's fine with me. I would rather work towards my goal. And I assume they're just going to try and gain enough life that as soon as this comes down, it'll be too large for me to deal with. So we discard this. Not terrible. Great, but not terrible. We'll go ahead and play the blue-red land. Black-red land? Black-red land. I don't know. It shouldn't really matter. So if they cast this, they'll go up to 26. Okay, so they cast this, they go to 26. They cast this, they go to 28. So hopefully that's what they do. Ailsid, that's fine. Okay. Go. That is a thing that occurred. Yeah, I'm gonna need a... Yeah, Blood on the Snow's not even gonna help at this rate. I'll probably have to kill something. I'll go ahead and thrill out an Ice Tunnel. Thoughtseize. Okay, Thoughtseize is actually very helpful. Cathartic Reunion, less so. I think we'll just go with the Fjord here. And we play Fjord. We Thoughtseize out. This. Go away. Then I think... Bonecrusher Giant something now. Do we do it now? I think it's just this. 1, 2. I guess, The main issue is if they draw another Ajani's Pride Mate, I need to be able to kill that in response. So I'm going to pass here. I don't love it, but... Okay. Okay, so yeah, they're gonna... I mean, there's no way they don't cast this, right? Guess I'm still getting rid of 1 damage. And I am stranding a card in their hand. The issue is that this comes in tapped. That's fine. So I think next turn I... Right, I did forget about the fact that I won't have access to that card. Yikes. I drop... I think I just have to do this. Drop these 2. I don't even know I'd be able to get here. Valki plus Frostbite is the actual best. Valki here, get rid of a card in their hand. Then we can hold up Frostbite. Sure, gain all the life you wanted. All I need to do, my entire goal in this situation, is to survive until I can cast the Blood in the Snow that I do not currently have in my hand. Okay. I will likely need to kill this, but the reason I'm waiting... Okay, that's fine. Yeah, the reason I was waiting essentially is to see if they play a Prod Meat. So I block this every day long. Every day long. Yeah, so kill this. Pass the blocks. Block this. Go down to 3, which is not great. I actually don't think there's... Is there anything that I can draw that helps me here? Snow does not help me. I can kill something, still die. Yikes, man. My opponent murdered me with just a bunch of 1-drops. I can thrill. This comes in tap, which is just unfortunate. I mean, I guess I could, like, literally thrill into 2 Frostbites. No, that still kills me. I could thrill into Planeswalker Bolas, Interplanar Beacon, go up to 4, kill a thing, and still die, unfortunately. Because Interplanar Beacon only gains 1 life, yeah. I don't think there are any lines that help me here, but I might as well go for some lines. I messed that up. No, I didn't mess it up. It has to tap for the red. Damn. Blood on the Snow is like 1 turn too late. I can play Valki here to block, but can only block so much. Dang. Dang, yeah. So I think this deck maybe needs not Anger of the Gods. It needs Sweltering Suns. Some number of Sweltering Suns, I think, would help it. I like the idea of Valki. Valki is meant to really help out against like Uro and stuff and Kroxa. But I think that since it doesn't work nicely with Blood in the Snow, probably not worth having. So yeah, I guess we'll just go through the deck here. We got 4 Thoughtseize. This is mainly just because of the fact that we can run into those Tybalt's Trickery decks. If it weren't for that, I'd probably cut it down to 3 because the life loss is significant. Not sure necessarily that it would matter too much in an average game, but it very possibly could. 3 Frostbite, fantastic removal spell. 1 mana being able to just yeet. I mean, is 1 mana like shock to a creature or planeswalker is pretty damn good. 3 Heartless Acts to kind of deal with anything else. 3 Valki. I did like when I cast it as Tybalt, but because it doesn't work with Blood and Snow, I don't think I care about it anymore. 3 Cathartic Reunions. I kind of already touched on the difference between these cards and why I prefer Thrill of Possibility. Their main goal is to get some certain cards into our graveyard in order for us to properly use Blood and Snow. That's essentially the main thing. 3 Bonecrusher Giant, very important. It acts as removal, it acts as a blocker, it acts as a threat against controlling decks. Because obviously, if we're going against control, sure, this can kill planeswalkers, but if we're going against control, like, we don't have a lot of stuff that pressures them, and they can just do whatever. 2 Nikki B, the Ravages, comes back with Blood in the Snow. We also have made mana adjustments. Initially, this deck was, I think, just the basic Snowlands, but we made some adjustments so we could actually cast this card. I did modify it down to 2. It's possible we could put it back to 3. So yeah, like cut all the Valkis out, put this up to 3, and then add in 2 Sweltering Suns. We got 2 Narfi, Betrayer King. It's unfortunate that this does come in tapped, but it is just a resilient card that can allow you to kind of keep pressure on against some other more controlling decks. 4 Nicol Bolas is the Nicol Bolas. Technically speaking, we could be running Godpharaoh as well. I just figure that it would be a little bit harder to get Godpharaoh out of the graveyard, and I would rather just maximize our chances with Dragon God. Blood in the Snow, it's a board wipe that brings things back. It performs better than I initially gave it credit for when I was talking about the cards as they were being spoiled, but it still, I don't think, performs like top tier, right? This is the meta base. It could probably do with some tweaking, namely probably cutting out Interplanar Beacon. maybe just cutting it down to 2. I don't know. It's possible that we just shouldn't have Interplanar Beacon at all, so we can kind of smooth out our actual snow draws. So just really quickly, I want to talk about why it would be Sweltering Suns, as opposed to some of the other additional board wipes, right? Things like Cry the Canarium, things like Anger of the Gods, for example. The main reason that I would say Sweltering Suns is the pick here is because it cycles, right? Being able to hold up that 3 mana for Narfi, or just cycling this, depending, of course, on the situation, is quite nice. This deals 3 damage to each creature. Notably, doesn't kill our Nicol Bolas. It does kill our Bonecrusher Giant, but who cares, frankly. It is double red, which is technically a little bit different since we are more of a black deck. Not by too much, though. But the main thing is just like, if we do end up queuing in against a control deck, since this isn't best of 3, just having a board wipe that isn't necessarily going to be stuck in our hand, like this can deal with Planeswalkers. Even if it's just like a really expensive kill spell for a Planeswalker, it still can do that and reanimate one of our creatures, or one of our creatures or Planeswalkers. Whereas this just kind of typically is not going to do anything against a control deck. So that's the main reason I would go with this. Yeah, so kind of in summation, drop the Valkis probably, bring in another Bolas, maybe, pop in some Sweltering Suns, and I think the deck is a lot better. Yeah, no, I really like this deck. Once again, I apologize for the person who showed it to me. Let's go and buy a pack. Let's go and buy a pack. Wizards. The hitbox for these needs to be larger. I'm used to playing games where the hitboxes don't matter this much. Great. Delicious. Delicious. By the way, Wednesday I'll be recording, I will be recording Brawl. So if you want to play some good old-fashioned Brawl with me, I will make a post about that on my Discord. You should check that out. Legendary, and it will be a kaldheim. It will be a kaldheim Brawl with y'all video. So we're only going to use legends from Kaldheim. Doesn't have to be a rare legend. There are uncommon legends in here. Yeah, uncommon legends. It's Brawl, so you can use the Planeswalkers as well. I do not yet know what I'm going to use. I'll let you know. But yeah, if you want to be essentially a part of the videos, hop into the Discord. It's down in the description. If you'd like to send me things to my PO box, where I'll open them on the channel on video, you can send me things. If you'd like to join Fogwind, Malik, Battletear, and others in supporting your boy, you'll find links to that in the description as well, because I have the best descriptions in the game. Do, of course, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff, and of course, until next time, I will be one.